Drinking alcohol, smoking, and drug use are harmful to health.
It was a moonless night in October 2023 when Alex, Mia, Jordan, and I decided to break into the Winchester Mystery House. We'd heard the stories. Everyone has. Sarah Winchester, the widow haunted by the ghosts of those slain by her husband's rifles, building a labyrinthine mansion to trap their vengeful spirits. Staircases that led to ceilings, doors that opened into sheer drops, windows overlooking bricked-up walls. It sounded like the perfect spot for urban explorers like us, chasing adrenaline in forgotten places. But we weren't just thrill-seekers. We were skeptics. Alex, our self-proclaimed leader with his tattooed arms and endless supply of ghost-hunting gadgets, laughed off the legends as tourist bait. Mia, his girlfriend, was the researcher, poring over old blueprints she'd found online. Jordan, quiet and analytical, brought the tools, lockpicks, flashlights, even a drone for scouting. And me? I was the tag-along, the one who documented everything on my phone, half believing, half terrified. We'd planned it for weeks. The house in San Jose was a tourist trap by day, but at night, it was locked up tight, patrolled sporadically by security. We'd scoped it out, a weak spot in the fence near the back gardens, overgrown with ivy that hid our entry. "It's not really trespassing," Alex had joked. "We're just paying homage to the dead." But as we slipped through the chain link that night, the air felt heavier, like the house was breathing, waiting. The mansion loomed against the starless sky, its Victorian spires jagged like broken teeth. We crouched in the shadows of the palm trees, hearts pounding. Jordan picked the side door lock, a servant's entrance from the old days, with a soft click. Inside, the air was stale, thick with the scent of aged wood and dust. Our flashlights cut through the darkness, revealing the first oddity, a hallway that branched into 3 identical doors, each painted a faded red. "All right, team," Alex whispered, his voice echoing unnaturally. "Stick together. No splitting up like in the movies." We moved deeper, our footsteps muffled on the Persian rugs. Mia recited facts she'd memorized. Sarah built this place nonstop for 38 years, over 160 rooms, 10,000 panes of glass, 47 fireplaces. She believed the spirits demanded constant construction to confuse them. Jordan snorted. Or she was just eccentric. Rich people do weird shit. The first staircase we found seemed normal at first, steep, winding up to the 2nd floor. But as we ascended, I felt a chill, like fingers brushing my neck. At the top, the stairs ended abruptly at a wall. No door, just plaster. "Classic," Alex grinned, shining his light around. We backtracked, laughing nervously. But the laughter died when we entered the seance room. It was real, Sarah's private chamber where she'd supposedly communed with the dead every midnight. The walls were lined with cabinets of curiosities, old rifles, faded photographs of stern-faced men, and a planchette board etched with arcane symbols. Mia touched it lightly, and a draft swept through, slamming a door somewhere distant. "Did you hear that?" Jordan asked, his voice tight. "Hear what?" Alex replied. But we all had. A faint whisper, like wind through cracks, forming words. "Build. More." We pressed on, the house unfolding like a nightmare. Corridors twisted illogically, leading to rooms within rooms. One door opened to a closet-sized space with a sink that drained into nothing. Another revealed a ballroom, grand and empty, its chandeliers swaying gently as if from an unseen breath. I filmed it all, my phone's battery draining faster than usual. That's when things turned wrong. We found a staircase that descended into what should have been the basement, but instead looped back to the same floor. "This is the staircase to nowhere," Mia said, her excitement fading. "But it shouldn't loop like this." We climbed down again, only to emerge in a mirrored hallway, our reflections multiplying infinitely. Jordan's face looked pale in the duplicates, his eyes wide. Then the lights flickered. Our flashlights, not the house's non-existent electricity. A shadow darted at the edge of my beam, humanoid but elongated, like a figure stretched on a rack. "Guys," I whispered. No one else saw it. We tried to retrace our steps, but the house had shifted. Doors we'd left open were now closed, locked. Alex jimmied one, revealing a nursery, cribs draped in cobwebs, walls painted with faded murals of children playing. A music box tinkled faintly, playing "Rock-a-Bye Baby" off-key. Mia froze. Sarah lost her baby daughter. That's why she started all this. Jordan, ever the rational one, checked his compass app. North is spinning? What the hell? Panic set in slowly, like poison. We ran down a hall, only for it to dead end at a window overlooking a sheer drop, 3 stories to the gardens below. But we were on the first floor. "Optical illusion," Alex muttered, but his hands shook. The whispers grew louder, overlapping voices, "Blood on your hands," "Winchester." They weren't in our heads. They echoed from the vents, the fireplaces. I caught a glimpse in my phone's screen, a face behind me, hollow-eyed, mouth agape in a silent scream. I spun, but nothing was there. We split up accidentally. Stupid, I know. Jordan went ahead to scout a path, vanishing around a corner. We called for him, but his voice came from above, then below, distorted. "I'm here. No, wait." A thud, like a body falling. We found him in a hidden alcove, slumped against a wall, blood trickling from his ears. His eyes were open, staring at nothing. He fell through a door," Mia sobbed. But there was no door nearby, just a seamless wall. Alex grabbed her hand. "We need to get out." But the house wouldn't let us. Staircases elongated as we climbed, steps multiplying. One led to an attic filled with mannequins dressed in Victorian clothes, their glass eyes following us. I swear, one blinked. The horrors escalated. In a kitchen, there were 13 of them in the house. We found fresh blood on the counters, pooling like it had just been spilled. Mia screamed when a cabinet door swung open, revealing a severed hand clutching a Winchester bullet. "It's not real," Alex insisted, but when he touched it, it twitched. My phone died then, plunging us into deeper dark. We relied on Alex's flashlight, but it dimmed as shadows coalesced. Figures emerged, ghostly apparitions of cowboys with bullet holes, soldiers mangled from wars, Native Americans with arrows that looked like rifle wounds. They didn't attack at first. They watched, whispering accusations. "You came to mock us. Now join us." Mia vanished next. We were in the grand ballroom when the chandeliers crashed down, shards flying. I dove left, Alex right. When the dust settled, she was gone, but her scream echoed from the walls, fading into laughter, maniacal, like Sarah's own. Alex and I fled, but he tripped on a rug that hadn't been there before. A trapdoor opened beneath him, swallowing him into darkness. His cries cut off abruptly, replaced by a wet crunch. Alone now, I wandered the endless halls, the house alive around me. Doors breathed, walls pulsed like veins. I found Sarah's bedroom, untouched, bed made, a Ouija board on the nightstand. The planchette moved on its own. Build, forever. I don't know how long I was lost. Hours, days, Time warped. I heard my friends' voices calling, luring me deeper. Jordan begging for help, Mia whispering my name seductively, Alex laughing madly. Finally, I stumbled into the gardens. How, I can't say. Dawn was breaking, the house silent behind me. Security found me curled up, babbling about spirits. They called it a prank gone wrong, said the house was secure, no signs of entry. But Jordan, Mia, and Alex? Never found. Officially, they vanished that night, cases unsolved. I know the truth. The Winchester Mystery House doesn't just confuse spirits, it claims the living. And sometimes at night, I hear the whispers again. Come back. Build more. They say it's open for tours now, sanitized and safe. But if you're reading this, don't go, especially not after dark. The house is still building itself, one soul at a time.